I should probably do an announcement in Discord.
Yeah, probably a good idea. YouTube is pretty useless at notifying people.
Yeah, so's my Twitch. Hey Sean, what's up, dude? Oh geez, Nightbot isn't happy. It's already deleted someone's message.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's pretty harsh.
Yep, Nightbot's not having any crap today. Empty brother, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure what you said to annoy Nightbot so much, but and he was timed out for 600 seconds as well, which is 10 minutes.
Jesus.
Okay. Frost, if you're there, can you look at the Nightbot?
Pretty sure all he said was hello.
In capital letters.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the Nightbot needs fixing if that's what it was over. Because, yeah, okay.
Holy crap, the stream is so far behind.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, on the stream I've only just started unloading.
Sean reckons it's funny. It is funny, but I feel sorry for him that he's now got a 10-minute timeout. Just for saying hello. I guess I won't be using caps lock either.
Wonder if it would time you out or not.
Hey Dan, how's it going? Careful how many capital letters you use. Nightbot's not putting up with any bullshit tonight. How full is that trailer? Halfway?
74%.
Oh, okay. It's getting there then.
Yep. I'll let you finish that triangle.
Yeah. This tiny ass little triangle. All we got out of that was 166 out of that little triangle.
Yeah, canola's not the best.
Nope.
Crop.
I mean, it's worth a lot, but it doesn't give you a lot.
Yeah.
Now this will be fun. I had fun getting this into this paddock because it wouldn't fit through the gate.
You're supposed to tow them on a trailer.
Ah, feck that. It's only right here. If it'll fit. Jeez, I had less trouble going through it then. Honestly, when I went in there, I think I hit the gate 6 times. I really wasn't having any luck. Alright. I guess we'll start mowing if you want to empty that.
Yep.
Did you want the ferg?
I'm not bothered.
Oh, we only have the one mower. Did you... I think we'll start off with 2. What do you reckon?
I can rake it if you like.
Well, I've only got that single mower, so you'll probably be waiting a little bit.
Oh, true.
Stand by. You should be able to buy stuff now too.
Oh, nice.
I did contemplate getting the, like, you know, the big setup I had on the big John Deere, but I just don't know about it because the paddocks aren't huge on this farm.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess like we could still get, even if we didn't get that, we could get the rear and the front. The small front and the small rear.
I'll have a look and see what we've got.
I don't even know where the mower is. I think it's at the dairy. I don't think there's a gate.
So we just own the single class one so far?
Yeah. I went through that paddock we just harvested because I thought there was a back gateway to get on the back road, but there's not.
I might get the front and back double class mowers then.
Yep, sounds good.
I love the description of this shit. Mowers cut grass.
Sounds about right. Oh, I keep forgetting we drive on the correct side of the road in this map.
Yeah, that's true.
Mr. Gio, what's up, dude? What were you about to say?
When you offered me the Massey Ferguson, did you mean that one that's parked next to the diesel tank?
Oh, yeah, because I didn't know if you wanted it to drive it, so I took the John Deere.
Well,
But
it's the size of a ride-on lawnmower, so it's not gonna
yeah,
work.
it's only a
Oh,
tiny
that's
little
cool.
Ferg. Like, that's what I wanted, though.
Yeah,
It'll be good for doing little shit.
I'll take the John Deere.
Yeah. Are you taking the big one?
Whichever one was attached to that trailer.
Ah, yeah, it's the same one that I'm driving then. It's the R series, is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, 6R.
Yeah. Hey James, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Can you self-promo? You can on my Discord. I don't reckon Nightbot will allow you to do it on the chat.
Oh, this is so nice to, like, actually be able to drive on this map compared to other multiplayers that I play on.
Yeah. But if you want to try and do self-promo in the chat, which I highly don't think you should do, but if you do try, don't just expect a 600-second timeout from Nightbot. He's already laid down the law to someone who wrote in caps lock.
Yep.
He's very angry today. Alright, I've got the mower.
Alright, I have to go down to the shop now, hopefully not to the wrong end of the map like last night.
Yeah, don't go to the roundabout. Just trying to think where we'll start from. I'll start at paddock 6, I guess. That'll work.
Okay. You might have to explain what a roundabout is if we have any American visitors in the chat.
Don't they have roundabouts in America?
I think there's about 7.
There's like one on every block over here.
Yeah, same here.
They're the most hated things. I really hate them. I get confused on who's meant to go and give way. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, roundabouts are actually really good if people indicate properly, but where I live, nobody knows how they work, so everyone sort of gets to the roundabout and just stops, and they're like, oh, what do I do?
Sometimes what I do if I'm not with it. You love my vids? Thanks, man.
I'm currently driving down the railway line because I've got no idea where I'm going.
Oh, you can't remember how to get to the shop?
I'm almost there.
You pretty much head down that road, you take a left and then you follow it.
Yeah. I'll be entering the shop from the other side.
Okay.
It
sounds like you're doing to me what I did the first time on the map. That sounds like what I did. I went down the railroad tracks as well.
Luckily no train smashed into me.
Well, that's good.
Well, it would have just...
Oh, someone just asked what a roundabout was. Are you asking, like, legitimately, or are you just doing it because you know what one is?
I don't think they call them anything else. I know that, like, half the things that we refer to are called other things in America.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're doing number 6?
Yeah, I'm doing 6. I've just got here.
Okay. What's on number 5?
5 is the one that we sowed it yesterday, remember?
Oh, that's right, as a grown.
No, it's still dirt.
Okay. Is there anything on 7?
Yep, that's grass.
Alright, I shall go to field 7.
Yep, sounds good. Hey, firefighter, what's up, dude?
Can't get out of the habit of calling them fields now.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to call them fields instead of paddocks as well because I've just been listening to everyone else. I'm good firefighter though. How are you doing, man? But yeah, I've been doing the same thing because everyone else keeps calling them fields. I've been calling them fields. Oh, okay, Mr. Gio. Gio. I'm not sure how I meant to say that. Ah, okay, Gio. I gotcha.
That would be... Oh shit.
Oh.
Just got slammed.
Yeah, I saw that as I come around the corner. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue.
That's probably Mr. Geo then.
Well, that's what I was thinking after I said that. From what?
Giovanni.
I have a bit of an issue here. I was trying to mow here and the gate's just decided it wants to be in my way.
Huh.
We're good now. And the mole's not on. YouTube.
Where the hell's
Sorry
for this field?
Oh,
there we go.
yeah, somewhere. YouTube didn't let you know I was live. Oh, okay. That doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
Make sure you've got that bell icon on.
Twitch does the same thing for me though. It doesn't let me know that like certain people are live either. I think it's just it happens. Do you hear my microphone pop while we're on Discord if I mute it?
Did you just mute it then?
Yep.
I heard a click.
Yeah, that's what it'll do. It's because I have a cold and I have to keep blowing my nose from time to time.
Oh, okay. It's probably going to take about 3 minutes to do this field with the...
Yeah, and I'll be still going.
Mower. Yep.
I'm not sure about the texture of this when it mows it though.
Changes colour a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it is a modded map, but I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing either, though. It's not so much the grass that's mowed, it's like that stuff that's left, you know what I mean? Where it's topped.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the stream at the moment, and yeah, it's gone yellow.
Yeah. Does it look the same for you
imagine it.
when you're mowing?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. What time is it where I'm at? It's 20 past 8 PM. And then I believe for Jay-Z it's what, 10:20?
Yep. Now, how the hell do you attach a PTO?
Z.
See, I call it a Z.
Z or Z?
Yeah, Z. It's like everyone says JZJ, but when I think of it, I always go JZJ.
I just go Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's pretty much what everyone else does now as well. This tractor can only just move with the mowers turned on.
Really?
Yep.
That tractor should have more than enough power to run those 2 mowers.
Yeah, I think the oh yeah, it's like rocketing away now that it's at the top of the hill, but yeah, I've always thought that the mowers in farming require more power than they would in real life.
Yeah. It's probably a good thing I didn't bring that little Massey Ferguson.
That wouldn't have done shit.
Well, it's just there's a little bit of a hill up at the top here, so if you're struggling with that big tractor with 2 mowers, then I don't think it probably would have coped.
Nah.
20 past 5 AM, jeez. Oh, thanks man for at least hanging in here for a little bit. When I move with the side mower, you go the other way. Oh, now I'm watching the chat and not watching where I'm mowing. Yeah, you can do it that way, but I need to keep going the way I'm doing it for now, because otherwise I'm going to keep driving into the hedge and stuff, so there's a certain way that I've been taught in the way that I do it. If I had the mowers that Jay-Z's using, I could do it in like one sweep, but it just takes a little bit longer. I mean, technically I could go like this. Good morning, Polka. mean, the grass texture's not horrible when it's moto, it's just... I think it could be a little better.
Yeah. It looks slightly better if you jump out and sort of look at it first person.
Oh, does it?
But it still sticks through the cut grass, so...
Okay, I might get out and have a look in a sec. I'm good, dude, how are you? Yeah, actually it does look a bit better actually first person, but I see what you mean, it still does stick through a little bit. You're gonna go on Snapchat? Okay. How much of the paddock you got left to go?
Probably like 3 runs.
See, look at this. This is Jay-Z over here. Now, his paddock is a little bit smaller than one we're doing, but look at how quick he is going compared to us. I mean, I'm happy doing it with a single mower, though.
Yeah, I don't mind using the single mowers, to be honest. And with that, I'm done.
I'm not surprised. Got 5k yesterday for selling some good stuff. Okay. What sort of good stuff are we talking about?
Don't know why that Control V is not working.
For the jewels.
Well, it's supposed to lift both of them.
Well, it wasn't working for me, but I had it lifting. I had it when I did that last stream. I had it on the front one, and I pressed. So I'd turn that one off, and then I'd do Control V, so I didn't have to do the whole G thing. And that's just how I ended up doing it. But I couldn't get it to do both at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm having to do, but never mind. So, do we have any other grass paddocks that are ready to be mowed?
I believe paddock 9... Is paddock 9 ready, or was that the one that we sowed yesterday?
No, that's still dirt.
Okay, so paddock 22, 23, 21, 30... Pretty much all them ones except for 31 and 32 because we only sowed them yesterday, didn't we?
That's right.
Yeah. I have a feeling you're going to do about 2 or 3 paddocks before I even do one, though.
Probably. Your stream appears to have stopped for me.
Oh.
It might just be buffering because a new chat just came through.
Is the stream okay, is the question. Says it's up for me. People are still chatting. Yeah, if you're going to talk about drugs and stuff and selling it, then let's not do that, please. Stream's good for you, firefighter, good. As long as it's good.
Oh yeah, I just refreshed my browser and it's fine.
Okay, good-o. What paddock did you end up going to?
I'm probably just gonna start with number 21. I'm just about there now.
Yeah. I've still got about half this paddock to go, and then I should be on my way up.
Geez, these are all small ones, so they're probably not going to take too long.
Yeah, they didn't look huge, them ones. Technically, the paddock I'm doing is probably the biggest, but it's not even that big in my opinion.
Oh, this must be the dairy farm up here, is it?
Yeah. It's like right in the middle of all them paddocks. I did think about trying to play this with a controller, but I actually didn't end up doing it.
Yeah, I'm using a controller. It's just a lot nicer to drive with.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
It's also a lot easier to operate the front loaders and stuff like that. Pretty nice view of the ocean from this paddock.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Oh, I can see a bit of water from here actually.
Do we actually have any cows yet on this?
No,
map?
not yet. I haven't brought any just yet. I was trying to get the silage situation done.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Try and get a little bit of feed into them before, well, you know, the feed supply in before I was going to get them. Yeah, I agree with that, firefighter. Sup, Mr. Blue Slime? That's enough talk about drugs, guys, and drug dealing. It has absolutely nothing to do with Farming Simulator. So let's move on.
Let's move on to how Tom's actually fake. Oh, sorry, he's a paid actor, but his country is fake.
Oh, not you as well. I mean, New Zealand could probably fall into this category.
No. The story goes that Australians are paid actors. Australia itself doesn't exist, and anyone who flies on a trip to Australia actually ends up in New Zealand.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wish we got paid.
It's become rather a thing on Alex's streams. People keep saying hashtag fake Australia.
I bet. When is the next GTA video? Who would know? I actually don't believe I have any more pre-recordings of OCRP, so probably a while. You roleplay on Farming Simulator? I'm not sure how. I'm nearly done my paddock.
Same.
I'm not surprised. I actually thought you would have been finished that one by now, to be honest.
I probably would have been, except the tractor keeps slowing down to like 5 kilometers an hour going up the hill.
Oh, you're in a paddock with a pretty big hill.
I wouldn't say it was that steep.
Oh, but the tractor seems to think it is. Yeah, that thing about the Australians being paid and all that's been going around for a little bit now.
Yeah, I saw one of the videos of one of the people who like thinks it's real.
Yeah.
And he was getting so emotional in the video, like he was screaming and stuff.
It was on Facebook, it'd have to be real.
Oh, totally.
This stream is chill, yep. It is, actually. To be honest, I'd rather stream Farming Simulator than OCRP. I find it so much easier to relax with this than OCRP.
Yeah, I think OCRP is not exactly something to do when you want to relax.
Yeah, and when you're streaming, you're trying to get shit right, and you're trying to... I don't know, there's a lot of judgment with OCRP, well, with just 5M in general, to be honest. What is Jay-Z's channel? Is that what you're asking? I don't know if he has one. Jay-Z?
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, I have a channel, but there's nothing on it. And there probably won't be.
I was just thinking, if you're already a couple of paddocks ahead of me, I might just grab the rake.
Yeah, it's probably worth it, to be honest, because...
if you're happy to keep mowing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just about finished the second paddock up here, number 30.
You love GTA 2, but you've been getting into Roblox. Cool. Hey Christian, what's up, dude? Chill stream is great. Yep, I agree. This is pretty much just a chill stream where you can just interact and sit back. I mean, there's nothing majorly exciting. There's no people shooting at each other or anything, but it's not the point of it. I'm hoping the rake's at the dairy. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it is. I just saw it.
Good, because I was coming this way.
It's a class one,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it should be a class. Oh, you started... Where'd you start mowing at? 21?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I went past 22 and I was like, oh, that's still unmowed, but then I realised you must have started somewhere else.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading next.
I haven't used this rake yet, so I'm kind of excited. What kind of games do I play? GTA, Farming Sim, Siege, Wildlands. What are you doing? Opening gates?
Oh, I just came to look at the gate. The rake.
Oh, I'll unfold it. Yeah, I play a few games. Wreckfest.
Let me see.
I mean, it's pretty accurate.
I turn it on again.
Because this isn't dangerous.
Oh, you shot me up in the air.
So much power going through them. Okay, goodbye.
I want to see if that happened on the stream.
I'm sure it did. It happened on my screen, so... Oh.
I suppose you'll want that tractor shifted too.
Guess we have a roadblock.
Just give me 1 second.
Why don't the both of you guys hit a grass field and it's a paddock? Let's get this correct. It's a paddock, and mow at the same time. To be honest, the paddocks aren't actually that big. There's no real need for us to both mow at the same time. To be honest, I mean, is there, Jay-Z? Your mower pretty much finishes one of them in like
really
10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
See, so Jay-Z's mower I think is like 15 meters wide, 14 or something. He finishes it a lot quicker than I do. So. And it's just not really necessary. The paddock isn't quite big enough for 2 of us to fit anyway. If we're on the other map, it probably would have made more sense, but it's just not really necessary. And I don't know about Jay-Z, but where I come from, they'll have one of them mowers that Jay-Z's got going, and then they'll have one rake, and then they'll have about four wagons that go behind it, and a jag that picks up all the grass.
Yeah, pretty similar here as well.
I mean, I would use the jag in here, but it's not really necessary. Like, it's a extra work in my opinion. Because most of those forage wagons come with the FTO slot anyway, so they can pick it all up themselves.
Pretty much.
Keep forgetting where the gateway is to this paddock. Is this gate gonna close? There we go. Alright, first time with the new rake. Let's get some hype going. Yeah, it must be just those mowers, because I'm doing 19 up this hill. I don't know if it was as steep as the hill you were doing, though. With the rake.
Yeah, it'll just be the mowers. Like, the normal mowing speed when it's on flat is 25, but it drops right down to like between 5 and 10 when it's going up a steep hill.
Yeah, okay. It's interesting. I'm wondering if it would do it with the bigger, that 7R. It probably would. Well, it might not. The 7R does have a lot more horsepower.
It did a pretty good job of pulling that enormous seeder and cultivator around yesterday.
Yeah, you were smashing around in that thing.
Yeah, like even when I was going up all the hills, it was not slowing down at all.
No, it actually did do a pretty good job yesterday. Interested to see how much silage we get out of this, because we are mowing a fair few paddocks.
Yeah, if we're going to make it all silage, then I'd say there's probably going to be a pretty decent amount.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going to make it all into silage. If we have some extra, then we have some extra. We'll deal with that if we have to. Normally, in my experience, though, you never quite have enough.
Yeah, well, how many cows are you planning to have?
Depends on how expensive they are. I think they're like 1,000 or 2 a cow, aren't they?
I think it might be a bit more than that. Oh, you can't even look them up in the shop anymore because they're.
You can't.
You have to go over to the animal dealer to find it. But I think it's more. Let me just have a quick look.
Oh, you do? I thought there used to be a thing here.
Oh, there's the animal dealer.
Yeah, it's down near the
Yeah, I teleported down.
the thing that I'm using now, firefighter, it's a rake. So all the grass that we just mowed is these 2 tillers are now rotating it and forcing it into one direction, which is piling it up like that. And then we'll go over it with the forage wagon, which will then scoop it all up. So it's pretty much just putting all the grass into one spot.
Cannot find the trigger anywhere down here.
Oh, you can't?
No, well there's those lines on the floor, but unless you actually have to have a trailer to visit the animal dealer, I don't know.
It is a modded map, so that is a possibility, because I know some modded maps are weird like that.
Yeah, true.
Most Americans call this a windrower though, firefighter, but it's a rake to me. Pretty sure it's a rake to Jay-Z as well.
Yeah, that's pretty sure that's what they call them here.
Yeah.
To be honest, like, whenever we had hay done where I lived, they just used the tedder, but they had a board which they attached to it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said to you yesterday, we don't really... it's not very common over here for a tedder. Because I legitimately had no idea what one was until I started playing this.
Yeah.
Because it's just something that's not used.
Apparently the cows are 2,500 pounds each.
Okay. We've got a bit of money. I think you have... How much have you got?
I've got 289.
I got 478.
Oh, yeah.
But we won't be buying them for a while anyway. But I'd like to... I don't know. It'll start off small, but eventually it'll get to the hundreds.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say, actually. When, like, you know, like for a dairy farm, a herd of 100 cows here is considered really small.
Oh, yeah, it's considered small here too.
Well, yeah, not surprised, but like when I did a single player map with cows, I decided to get a herd of 200.
Yep.
And the amount of grass and stuff that you have to feed them is just like completely disproportionate to the amount.
Yeah, and it gives a lot more milk out than what it actually realistically would too.
Yeah, if you've got 200 cows, you end up earning something like $300,000 a day off milk.
Yep. Because realistically, so say for example, let's say 900 cows, you're probably looking around, depending on production, probably around 20,000 litres a day. And that's sort of, you know, that's a bit after calving, a few months after calving. So for 200 cows to give off, I think sometimes it's like 100,000 litres or something in this game is ridiculous.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, there is definitely some real life discrepancies in the game and IRL.
Yeah, like what silage used to be. If you remember how much they paid out for silage if you sold it in FS15.
Yeah.
You could make like 20 silage bales and take them down to that biogas place, and it would give you like $1 million.
Yeah, it was like I'm trying to think how big a bucket was, because I used the loader thing, so it was like 10,000. So what would be like 10 ton, and you get like 8 grand for that. Like, it was pretty. It's a fair bit of money in it. I mean, this game is very realistic, but there's just some things on the prices that aren't.
Alright, heading up to number 23 now.
How many paddocks have you got left to mow? Because you've been nearly getting done, I think.
Well, if you want to do all of the grass paddocks that we own, we've still got 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and...
Oh, there's still actually a fair few to go then.
29. Yeah, there are.
I'm not sure how many of them are actually ready though. I think they are all are.
Yeah, all those little ones at the very top, they are ready.
Well, I mean, you can mow like 2 more, and then we can start picking up and see how much grass that actually gives, and then we can go back out and mow more if we have to. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think we will have to mow more. I'll do a couple more paddocks.
Yeah, sounds good.
We should be good.
Because I've just finished raking that paddock 6.
Oh, yeah.
Which didn't take too long. Yeah, it is pretty cool, Firefighter. Sorry, I did see your comment, I just was a bit late to getting to it. Some of these gateways are a little narrow.
Yeah. I think a standard farm gate might be just a bit wider than they are modelled in the game.
Yeah. Oh, that's the gate there, okay. It's an odd spot for it.
In fact, I might just finish field 23 because this is actually quite a big one.
23. Oh yeah, I see where you're at. So which ones have you mowed? 21 and 22 and 30?
Yes.
And 23. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Because it won't hurt us if we have to mow more. Like, it's not a big deal. You know what game I can play?
I love the way when there's like a lag spike, the tractor stops and then it shoots forward at about 100 kilometers an hour for half the field.
I hope you're not experiencing too much of that, because I haven't myself.
Nah, it's all good. About 98% of the time it feels exactly the same as driving player.
Yeah. Because I had one lag spike at the beginning, but I haven't had one since.
Oh, that lag spike probably would have been when I was buying the mowers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was, to be honest.
Yeah, that always causes lag when people buy and sell stuff on the map.
Yeah, it's just one of them game things.
Yeah, it's just as well you didn't decide to put this on a dedicated server, otherwise we'd both have pretty terrible lag.
Yeah. No, I just went with the standard. This paddock that you mowed up here, paddock 7's a little oddly shaped.
Well, basically all the ones that I've done have been pretty oddly shaped.
They're just quite small and tight to get around in.
Yeah, I can see. Just as well you didn't decide to get the bigger rake.
Yeah, I think the big rake would have been overkill, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. I don't even like using the big rakes.
Well, I don't even really see people
honest.
use them in real life, so I kind of don't use it, to be honest. And it is overkill. It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, this rake's pretty much smashing it anyway. It's not taking very long at all. This rake's actually smaller than some of the stock ones in the game. By about a metre. This class one is.
Yeah, I think well, I mean, because we don't even really have them in New Zealand that much, but the stock ones always did look just a bit too big to me.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's definitely smaller. Some of the game physics weren't built for some of these paddocks angles.
Oh, definitely not. You wouldn't be able to bloody hire a worker to do anything on this map.
Nope. That is a big negative. I'm such a perfectionist. I'm down here trying to get every little bit.
Yeah, I'm looking at your stream. I'm like leaving little bits of grass all over the place, to be honest.
Oh, I've noticed that. My OCD was getting a little triggered, but it's okay. It's all good.
Yeah. That's just what happens when you turn the corner with the 3 mowers.
Nope, I understand.
Like
it's okay. Oh, this corner's fucking tight. I don't know how we're going to get through some of these gateways with that big forage wagon on.
We'll make it fit.
But next time we do some mowing, those bigger paddocks will be done. The ones that we sowed yesterday.
Yeah, you should have sped time up a bit, but then again...
Well, I planned on actually doing that. I planned on getting on earlier just to do some of that harvesting stuff, but I legitimately got on like 40 minutes before I started streaming, and that's when I told you to get on.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd only started that paddock. That was all I'd done when you got on.
Yep.
And I sped time up by about 3 hours, and that was it.
Alright, number...
Where's the
23
gateway for 22? Is that down near the dairy? I think it is.
Pretty sure you... Yeah.
You think I passed it?
No, it's just a bit further
Oh no,
down.
I see it.
Keep going.
Yeah, I found it. I love how we don't know I love how we don't know where our gateways are to our own paddocks, but
wow.
It's kind of realistic though, some of the grass you've left, like that actually does happen IRL.
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna head back to the farm and... Well, that's interesting. If you... Oops. Oh, Christ. So the front mower, if you have it raised and you accidentally ram it into a tree, it automatically lowers the mower as if you've hit it.
Oh. That's very interesting.
But anyway, I'm gonna go and find the forage wagon.
I'm pretty sure that's at the where we left the harvester and all that. It's a red and white lily, I think.
Yeah, I saw it over there before. I'm actually going to leave them here because that's where all of the grass is anyway.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I've been doing. That's why I dropped the mowers up here earlier. Do I live stream earlier? Sometimes. I can't always live stream earlier though, because it's only when the Americans want me to stream, it's like lunchtime for me, even earlier, so sometimes I'm at work and it doesn't work. I just call them Americans. That works for me. They call me Australian, so...
What else are you supposed to call them? They're from America, aren't they?
Well, that's true. Trying to think how I... My dog's been annoying.
Oh yeah, Alex bought his cat on stream today.
I just yelled at her. I'm not tolerating it. She's at my door just whining, I don't know why. I was like, I'm not having that.
Right, now I need to figure out my way back to the farm.
That seems to be your biggest issue at this point in time.
Well, I seem to be getting the feeling that I'm going the wrong way, so I'm going to check the map. Oh, yeah.
You kind of get the feeling.
Yeah.
What time is it for me? It is 9:10.
actually quite difficult to figure out what's a road on this map.
I agree with that comment, to be honest. Oh, that was tight. I agree with that statement quite a bit, actually.
Well, yeah, the roads are so small, which is real enough, but the map, it just doesn't show up.
No, it's an amazing map. I really love it, but just some of the roads could be on the map a little bit, I don't know, so you can see them a bit more would be good. It would be appreciated. I see you flying over there.
Yeah, I was hoping there was going to be a gate at this end of the paddock.
That's what I was hoping for earlier, but remember it was a hedge. It didn't go so well for me, remember?
Crop destruction's definitely off, right?
Yeah.
Good.
I
Don't look over here.
I don't even know if we own those crops over there.
We own this field.
Oh.
Massive field of wheat by the looks. Number 11.
It's AM for you, yeah. It's PM for me. It's just unfortunately the time zone. As annoying as it is. It would be amazing.
Yes, and
sorry, I cut you off.
we're also in the future.
Yes, it would be amazing if everyone's time zones lined up, but they just don't. As unfortunate as it is. I'm actually enjoying raking 22. It's an odd shape, but it's quite nice.
Yeah, that was an alright field to cut, actually. I don't think I had any issue on that one with the tractor going too slowly.
I mean, it's not too big, but it's not too small either, the paddock. And I just fucked up there.
You haven't got a bloody pressure washer, have you?
Nope. You can buy one if you want. I always just leave the tractor dirty, to be honest.
Yeah. Actually, the mud on this tractor's modelled quite well. Like the Giants ones, when it gets muddy, like the entire thing just gets
Covered.
a coat of mud on it. But
Yep.
on this one, it's only muddy where you'd expect it to be.
Yeah. Well, realistically, a tractor's only going to get muddy if you. It all depends pretty much on how fast it's going, to be honest.
The hell does that do?
What's that?
Oh, just connected up the pickup. Oh, I see. It's the... You've got your tow ball and then there's like a little mini one next to it on the right hand side. That the trailer connects to both of them, and the mini one appears to be what controls the rear steering axle.
Do you mean your OCD is kicking in with your rows? I have to do mine in one long line. No. I don't know how you would do this in one long line. How I'm raking this is pretty much realistically to how I would actually do it.
Oh, I appear to be stuck.
You appear to be stuck.
This trailer is longer than I anticipated.
Oh, you're like actually stuck on a fence or something.
On the side of the barn.
Do you need help?
Nope. I will use this nice blue Hilux here.
Yep. That's what I just brought.
Yep.
Okay,
Hope you
Blue
got
Slime.
insurance
I'll see
on
you
it.
later, man. Thanks for joining in. Have I got insurance on it? I'm not really sure. but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, you might want to check that because I'm using it as a battering ram at the moment.
I mean, it's meant to be a Hilux. They're meant to be built tough. Yeah, it does cost cows to it costs cows. It costs money to move the cows if you don't have a trailer. That's correct. It's 110% correct, James.
It costs a lot of money to move the cows.
In this map,
Like almost. Oh no, just in general in the game. If you haven't got a trailer, they charge you almost as much as the bloody cows are worth again to move them.
yeah, we'll probably just move them with a trailer, to be honest. Once we get to that stage, we're a little way off cows anyway at the moment, James. That's probably something towards the next stream or the stream after that. I kind of want to get the food all done first.
Oh great, this tractor, what the hell? I can barely move up the hill with this trailer on.
Why is your tractor so much...
on.
We're driving the same tractor. I don't get how yours is having so much difficulty.
Well, I don't know.
Does your tractor need to go to the mechanic or something, or is it just fucked? How many hours are on it?
Let's have a look here.
Hey Frost. It's good to have you in the stream, dude.
Where do you even find that out now?
It says it down near the speed. It should. Should be below it. That's where mine's at.
We've got one that's got 2.4 hours and one that's got 1.6.
Mine has 2.4, the John Deere that I'm driving as well, so if yours has 2.4 then they're even. Which would make sense, they're about the same age.
No, mine's got 1.6, so mine's even newer. Can barely move up this hill.
Yeah, I'm not having any power issues with my John Deere. You might have just got a lemon.
Yeah. Do we still have the other one?
Yeah, the big one's still in the shed where you left it yesterday.
I think I'll go and get that.
The 7R should be in the shed. And then there's that.
Yeah.
Then there's the little Massey Ferguson.
Yes, well that's not going to do much. Mind you, it might do about as good of a job as this other John Deere was doing.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping it has more power for you pulling. I just finished raking 22.
I'm heading up that way now, I think.
Okay. How are you, Frost? That looks amazing. I actually feel like screenshotting that. It'll probably tab me out because I'm not in Borderless. Nope, I didn't.
There is a mod you can get which reduces the price of the anim.
I mean, if we have the money,
To
I'm not
buy.
too fussed, but they are a little... I mean, realistically, they're probably $1,000 to $2,000.
Yeah.
I'm doing good, Frost. It's good to have you in the stream, dude. I thought you actually may have gone to sleep. I love how some of the trees poke actually into the paddock.
Yep. Pretty much what you'd expect in real life as well.
Yeah, I'm really liking this map. Oh, I see you over there.
Yep, just switching tractors.
You haven't tried your power issues, I was about to say. I don't get why that John Deere's giving you trouble, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I love love the way this thing's got that clown horn in it.
Yeah, this one that I have has kind of like a truck horn. Oh, you're playing Minecraft, okay, Frost. I'm not going to comment on that. Just have fun, that's all I'm going to say. Actually, I'm enjoying this paddock to rake as well. A couple of nice paddocks up this side of the farm.
Yeah, that paddock, I had to go the same way as you, because if I went the other way, it was too difficult for this silly tractor.
Yeah. Did you try seeing if you got more power now?
Just about to start. I'm just looking for where you started this field.
Oh, I started down in the corner where I'm at right this second.
Oh yeah, I see.
I started right at the gate and up the right hand side.
Start going around and see what I can do.
There was a weight at the main bit of the farm as well if you needed one.
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Oh, good. I don't want you going flying.
No. Oh, guess what? I just got a notification pop up on my phone that you've live.
You got a notification for what?
To say that your stream's just gone live.
Oh, good-o. I've only been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. Good job, YouTube.
I do not appear to be having any issues.
Okay, so I don't know what's up with that tractor being gutless.
Perhaps we can drive it into the ocean at the end of the stream.
Yeah, well, we might have to claim insurance on it or something.
Seems like a good idea.
I mean, we can't have a John Deere that's playing up like that.
It's a disgrace to the brand.
It is. I'm just confused. I feel like changing into it just to see if I have any issues with it.
Well, you probably won't with the rake, but...
No, but I thought it would have had more power than it was giving you. Then again, it is only about 200 horsepower, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm just having a look in the garage menu now.
I think it's 245 or 240 or something.
Yeah, the 245. This one's only got, like, the 7R's got 310, which isn't a massive increase.
No.
But it's not having any issue. Driving up a hill even with this loading wagon turned on now. Oh, that bloody rear axle steering.
On the trailer.
Yeah, it's completely throwing me off.
That was actually the wagon, I believe, that was here. We could have got a different one.
It's all good. I think this one has one of the highest capacities in the game.
Yeah, that's kind of why I liked it. I think it's got the second highest.
Yeah, actually this is probably the best one because the next one up has three
wheels
axles, and it's a complete pain to try and drive.
And it's a little bit OP, a little bit big.
It just doesn't turn the corner at all.
I don't even think we'd get it through half these gateways, to be honest, because it's another metre longer or so.
Oh, holy shit, I'm almost full.
You're almost full?
Yeah.
Jeez. I didn't think there'd be that much grass there that quick.
I have 36,473.
That's throwing me a little bit off, actually. I didn't think there'd be that much in here. Like, in just... You've only done, like, 2 lines.
Yeah. We possibly may not have had to do anywhere near as much mowing as we did.
Well, I guess we're going to find out. We might just have to sell some of this excess if we do have any. Because I think that pit... I'm not sure how big that pit was.
And that's me full. Are we just going to unload into the pit up
Yeah,
here?
we'll unload straight into the pit at the farm, and then we'll go ahead, and once it's full, we'll compact it and put the cover over the top. And then if it gets full and we've got an excess of another paddock or something, we can either leave the grass there and collect it the next time, or we can just I assume there's a biogas plant somewhere where we can either store it or store it there and then sell it.
Yeah, I think there's all sorts of stuff down at the big city.
Yeah. That was a shocking road that I just did. My wrist is getting a little sore.
Oops.
I definitely want to learn to use the controller eventually, though.
Oh, it's easy. Just grab it. And then away you go.
Yeah, I'd have to relearn all the controls, though. It's just because I've been doing it for years with the keyboard, I just know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Does it tell you how big that pit is? Because it didn't look huge, to be honest.
It does not say what the maximum amount is, actually.
How much percent did you just fill it up by?
It doesn't even give me a percentage. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. I guess it'll tell us when it's full, I guess. I don't know.
It's definitely registering as chaff now instead of grass.
Okay.
But yeah, I've unloaded it and it's just like a tiny little pile in the back corner of the thing, so will fit a bit more.
I have a feeling the way that your wagon is filled up with like not even 2 rows, I think we're going to have some excess, I have a feeling.
Yep. Ah, Jesus.
What's up? Didn't fit?
No, I thought the gate was open and it wasn't, and so I jumped out to open it and it opened the other way, and now sent the tractor flying.
4 hands in a tin can. Hello dude, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
Ah, there we go.
Frost, are you still in the stream? This paddock's nearly done as well.
I think just this paddock alone is probably going to give us about 4 trailer loads of grass.
Yeah. I mean, how much are you full by now?
I'm already up to 25%, so that's
Shit.
a quarter, and I've just driven from the bottom of the gate.
Yeah. Multiplayer, yes. That's what we are doing. It's a lot better.
It's quicker.
And more realistic. We don't have to hire workers that you have to pretty much go and redo half the crap that they did anyway, so. I think Frost may have left the stream for a bit because he's playing Minecraft.
Maybe he got blown up by a creeper or something.
I haven't played Minecraft since I was like, I don't even know, a kid. I'm trying to think when Minecraft even came out.
Quite a while ago, I think.
Yeah, I was pretty young. I was actually on Steam yesterday looking at some new games to get, and I looked up Ghost Recon, and there's Ghost Recon I used to play when I was like 10 that come out in like 2008 and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That were like Dad's games, but I'd play them. Oh, this paddock has a power line in it. This is kind of exciting. I tell you what, actually, if we do have some excess silage, we could even we'd have to re-rake it though, but we could always go over it with the tedder and then bale it.
Yeah, maybe you should tedder that paddock instead of raking it, because we're just going to have way too much. Because the cows do actually need hay, so...
So, I've raked 6, 7, 22 and 21, that's 4 paddocks. And what you've mowed, what, this paddock and 23?
Yeah, 23. 23 is a massive... Probably the biggest grass one.
Well, I'll buy a tedder then, and we'll tedder these next 2 paddocks then. Because I'm in agreement with you. I think we're going to have a little bit too much.
Yep, I've just about filled this trailer up again, and I haven't even finished doing the headlands of this field.
Yeah, okay. I only do grass? You do crops? I mainly do stuff that involves animals, I'm not going to lie. We do cropping. We did a little bit earlier, but I didn't... Well, I began the stream with it, but it was like 5 minutes, but
yeah.
It'll be something that will eventually be in the stream, but it's not a priority for me at the moment. It's not something that I particularly want to stream or do immediately. It will happen, though. I just would rather do stuff with the grass and that. I have to buy a tedder.
Yeah. We kind of did some crop work yesterday, but it didn't get streamed because it wasn't exactly the most realistic stuff, because we were
trying to get shit
basically
set up.
just got a massive seeder and set it over the top of some crops, because we didn't want the crops, we wanted more grass.
Yeah. She was like speed farming 101 yesterday.
Well, with my seeder it was.
Yeah, mine was a little slower. You came in and like just took straight over mine. Alright.
Which tedder are you going to go for?
I got the smallest one because the others are all 12 and 13 meters, and I think that's a little bit too big for these paddocks. Because that rake I was using was only 8 meters.
Yeah, once they're unfolded, they're a lot bigger than they look in the shop.
Yeah, and I've had the bigger ones, and I just went with the small one. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time, but the paddocks aren't huge. It's going to probably take me longer to drive there and get it.
Yeah, I think so.
She's a bit of a drive. Might as well cruise control it. I'm actually quite keen to see how much silage we end up with all the 4 paddocks. Just because of how fast you have been filling up with paddock 1.
Yep, it's gonna be quite a lot. Each trailer load is 42,000. We're gonna be on 84,000 once I drop this load off, and this is only 2 out of probably 4 from that first paddock alone.
Yep. Did my controller disconnect? Oh. I don't know if my controller disconnected or not. I was gonna try it. Just while I'm driving. How do you drive? Is it like just normal?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if my controller's disconnected. Because it is a piece of shit.
I'm pretty sure you can still use it if you connect it after the game has started. I know in FS15 you couldn't.
I reckon that's probably it then. Because it's not working. Which is okay. I don't mind.
If you've never used a controller with it before, then it may not
be mapped.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Well, it should be mapped because the game does natively support it.
Get 2 tedders so we can do it at the same time. No, we don't need to do it at the same time. There's only 2 paddocks and they're not huge, but they're not small either. It won't take very long.
Yeah, it's pretty fast when you're using a tedder, to be honest. You can just speed run those paddocks.
Yeah, it's just there's no need to have 2 of us doing the same job. JC has 4 paddocks he's still to go and pick up, so he's got a bit of work ahead of him anyway, so...
Yeah, well, I'm only halfway through this first paddock.
Yeah, and you've already, what, dumped 3 loads?
2 so far.
Yeah.
It looks like I'll get 1 more full trailer off this paddock.
Do you know what I might do?
What's that?
I might chuck that tedder on the little Ferg.
That's not a bad idea. Provided you don't suffer from hay fever.
Oh, actually that's a good point. I don't, but that is a very good point. Because it doesn't have a cab.
Yeah. Oh, but no, legit. The guy who used to come in do our fields, he used a little cabless Massey for the tedder.
Yeah. Hey Dustin, how's it going, dude? Is this my map or JC's? It's mine. I downloaded it. JC's just kind enough to help me out with it.
The map is called the West Coast, and I cannot remember the name of the modder, unfortunately.
No, I can't either. I just know it's called the West Coast. It's a very nice map, though.
Yeah, definitely agree there.
Well, there's my nice new Hilux that I brought.
Yes, did you notice all the dents?
Oh no, she still looks like she's in pretty good shape for me.
Yeah, if this game actually modelled
damage
deformation, if this game was like Wreckfest, then
It would
the
be
front end of that thing would be gone.
destroyed. You're good, Dustin.
Yeah,
That's good, man. Welcome to the stream, dude.
I just rammed into the side of this trailer about 5 times to move it along the ground a bit.
I feel like I was doing an Alex going back to the old machinery, but this isn't even old enough for him.
Nah. Oh, sort of just before you started streaming, I was just having a look around that map that Alex is using at the moment, just on single player.
Yeah.
And I went into the workshop and I noticed there was like a hayloft style thing, sort of like a second story above the workshop with a whole row of hay bales. And I was like, and I looked around, but there were no stairs to get up there, so I just entered the dev mode and flew up so I could see what was up there. And if you go up there behind the hidden behind the row of bales was like a bloody, I think there was like 6 weed plants.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah, so I took a picture of it and stuck it on Alex's Discord.
Is it in one of the general chats that I can see?
I don't think so, but I'll send you a copy later.
Yeah, send me a copy. Saving up for a Ute, only play on iPad but not computer. Yeah, it is a lot different on an iPad. Hey Dino, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. We've currently done a lot of mowing, we've done a bit of raking. Jay-Z's done some mowing as well, and he's also now picking up the silage and delivering it. We're going to Tedder because I think we're going to have too much grass. So I think we're going to make some hay bales as well. We'll be able to put that trailer that I brought to use. The bale trailer.
Oh yeah.
I don't think the little Ferg will tow that though.
Well, how many horsepower's it got?
Like 80.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hungry at you with a little clown horn.
Well, my tractor's got the same clown horn, which is just outrageous.
It's just unacceptable.
Completely. Oh, it does not like this hill, that's for sure.
She's struggling.
Yeah, down to 11.
Oh. How much you got in the back?
98%.
Oh, she's nearly
That's
full.
why.
Yeah.
Yep.
This little Ferg reminds me of my childhood, except that it was 2-wheel drive. It didn't have the big 4-wheel drive wheels at the front. It's quite similar though. It's about the same year though. Why do we have our stuff? Because that's the other end of the farm, and then the shop's all the way down the other end as well. Most of the stuff was here. It's just we've had to buy some bits and pieces still. Because we were set up but weren't set up at the same time.
Yeah, there's kind of like 2 farm areas, if you like. The one that we're working around now, which is the dairy farm, which has all the grass and everything like that. So we had to buy the equipment from the shop and bring it up.
And then where the Hilux was, and where we got the Ferg is like the crop area. So there's just the 2 separate farms on this farm. I think most farms are like it, actually, to be honest. Like on Farming Simulator. It is pretty cool.
On the mod maps, it is. On the Giants maps, they've just got basically like the one farm area.
Yeah, they're sort of separate, but they're a bit closer together than this one, that's for sure.
Right, we're up to 126,000 meters in the pit so far.
Okay, nice. Means we're getting somewhere.
Yep.
Did I grow up on a farm? Yes. I've lived on a farm all my life. Since I was a baby. So you're still on the second paddock?
Yep.
Yeah, your job's a little slower because you have to keep going and unloading.
Yeah. I've managed to basically just complete the first headland off this paddock.
Okay. Will I ever do a face reveal? It's a good question. Probably not. I'm not very good looking. I'm sure if you're on my Discord there's pictures of me somewhere, and there'd only be one person dumb enough to share them, and that would be Keaton. I'm not saying no to a face reveal, but it's, I don't know. It's a possibility, I guess. I'll leave it at that. Ferg's got more horsepower than that fucking John Deere, I think. She's flying.
Where did that John Deere actually end up? I thought I left it in some random paddock.
You left it in the paddock next to 21. I think it's in 18.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's down there. I can see the dot on the map. Yeah, definitely. I think it needs to go in the ocean just before we end the stream.
Hey, Muscle Car fan, how's it going, dude? How much longer for the stream? I probably got another hour or so on me. I don't know how long Jay-Z's got in him.
Not really bothered, to be honest.
I wouldn't say an hour. I might do an hour, I'm not sure. Depends on how we're going. But welcome to the chill stream that it is. We nearly hit that telegraph pole.
Telegraph pole?
Yep. What do you guys call them?
Oh, pretty pretty much everyone in New Zealand calls those power poles.
We call them a power pole or a telegraph pole. See, everyone calls everything different.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, in New Zealand, they very rarely actually use them for the telephone lines. They're pretty much all just power lines.
Yeah. I mean, probably nowadays they're probably... I reckon probably the generation these days would call them a power line, but when I was a kid they were kind of both. Referred to as both, I should say.
I wonder if Alex calls them hydro poles.
I mean, I've heard them called that as well.
Apparently that's what they call them in Canada.
Well, they might do. Alright, I finished 30 for the tether. So I'm going to head to 23, was it? I think I can go this way, actually.
Yeah, 23.
Are you still going in that paddock? Oh, or are you doing a U-turn?
I just had to do a turn because I can't...
You go.
Oops.
Oh, I've gone too far. No,
Yeah.
I thought I'd gone too far. I haven't.
Totally would have destroyed your tractor then if you didn't stop.
That's why I have my beacon on so everyone can see me. She's only small.
Yeah.
She's only a small one, this one.
Wonder if those... Did you notice if that power pole had the strip of metal around the pole to stop the possums climbing up onto the power lines?
No, I didn't really look at it, to be honest.
No.
I wasn't paying that much attention, but it may have.
Oh, actually, to be honest, it probably didn't, because isn't, like, New Zealand and Australia the only place that even has possums?
Actually, I think you might be correct, actually. I mean, over here, not even half the poles have them on them either, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, the interesting thing is that unless it's changed, possums are, like, they're considered a bloody protected species over there, aren't they?
Probably. I'm not 100% sure on that, though.
Over here, they're readily hunted by farmers and stuff.
Tell you what, I don't know if you guys have them. We have plovers. I don't know if you do.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's a bird. They're kind of like a magpie. Well, they're not, but they both attack like a magpie, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but they're white and a little bit of black.
I don't think so.
I mean, they're protected over here, but I wish they'd all die in a hole.
Yeah. I think the only, pretty much the only white birds around here are the gulls.
I feel like this Ferguson needs a fucking weight or something on the front of it. You like hit a little bump and she like flies. I tell you what, I'm enjoying driving it though. It just turns on a dime and it feels like it's fast. Could be just the tether.
Looks like a little toy whizzing around that paddock.
Am I watering the fields or cutting it? I'm tethering it, so I'm just turning the grass over pretty much, flipping it like a pancake, I guess, in that sense. It's already been cut. Did you say it looks like a little toy in this paddock?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a matchbox car compared to what you're driving.
Yeah.
It's probably the way I would describe it.
Pretty much the perfect size for the tether that you've got though.
Oh yeah, it's pulling it like no trouble at all.
Yeah, I thought it would. It's not exactly a massively power-hungry implement.
No, it's doing it with ease, to be honest. Why are we flipping the grass? Because it has to be dried out to bale. So in its current state it's too wet, there's too much moisture, so it needs to be dried out. Otherwise it would be silage. And we've already got enough silage, I believe.
Yep, we've got heaps.
So once we finish tethering it, we'll have to then come back and rake it like we were with the original grass.
Do you even have a baler?
Nope.
We'll probably need one of those as well then.
Yep. We'll just add that to the list that we need. I don't have a custom baler either.
Yeah, the in-game ones aren't terrible.
No, I don't mind them.
I would prefer a square baler for this map though, because yeah, half the round bales that you drop off, we'll probably never see them again.
They'll roll away. I don't really want the rounds anyway because, well, they're hard to stack and I just don't like the size of them. I really refuse to use them, to be honest. So I'm happy to go with the squares. I'd actually prefer to go with square. Just realistically, they're bigger than a square, but for some reason they made them the same size.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
I don't know if there is a face reveal on Discord. I would imagine Keaton has put my face somewhere. It may be in a locked channel though, hopefully.
Did you row up field 6 and 7?
Yeah, 6 and 7 have been raked.
Okay, I think... yeah, I'll go over and do those then. Those are the 2 that we've got left to do.
Yeah. Hey Crispy, it's 10 PM actually now for me. It just clicked over, so... But it's good morning for you, my dude. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you want to play Farming Simulator? Yeah, I don't blame you. We're having a hoot at the moment. Did you just finish paddock 22?
Yes.
Okay, so you've already headed down.
Yep, I'm just arriving at number 7 now.
Okay, sounds good. This paddock 23 is actually quite big.
Yeah, it's I think it's the biggest one that I did.
I'm glad I didn't mow it with that small mower I was using.
Yeah.
It's weird how entertaining it is. I mean, it's not the most exciting game, like if you compare it to OCRP or 5M or something, because there's shooting and shit, but it's definitely a lot more chill, and I think that's actually what makes it that little bit more attractive and a little bit more entertaining. Is there's no pressure, it's just a chill, relaxing stream in my opinion. That's probably why I watch Alex so much, to be honest.
And you're going to be seeing a lot more farming on the channel.
On both channels, I believe. I'm pretty sure Alex is going to be staying with Farming Sim for a while anyway. And I reckon I will be too.
Yeah, it's doing well for him.
And once Farming Simulator 19 comes out, then there'll be no stopping us. $8 PM for you, Tin Can. Whereabouts are you from? It's 8 AM for you, muscle car. Sounds about right. I'm actually really happy I installed this tractor.
Yeah, it's a nice little tractor.
I mean, I love that John Deere, but there's no need to tow a little thing like this with the John Deere.
No, that's a bit of overkill.
Yeah, I'm getting 19 crispy. That's a absolutely affirmative, a big affirmative on that. How many people can you get to join a game? I believe it goes up to like 12 or something. I don't know if I would put 12 people on a map though. I feel like it'd be very laggy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you'd probably cope with more than about 4, to be honest, because
yeah.
The thing is, like, your computer at the moment is being the server, the way you've got it set up.
Yeah.
So basically it's all down to your connection, so if your upload is slow, then people who join are going to have a really crappy time because it'll be super laggy.
You're not having a crappy time, are you?
Nah.
Good.
My lag's fine. I've had a couple of lag spikes, but most of the time it's not noticeable.
Yeah, okay, good.
It hasn't got far to go, of course, because it's only going from like a quick hop across the ditch.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think probably if someone from America or somewhere like that tried to join your game, it would be pretty terrible for them.
Yeah, Zach has done it. Some days are good and then some days are just not good for him.
Yeah.
Can I make a Discord server? I already have a Discord server.
There's a link in this video description.
Oh, Nightbot just got angry with Tin Can as well. Jeez. Nightbot is out of control. I don't know what's up with his ass today, but he's very angry. But there is a Discord link. It is in the description.
I'll tell you what, actually, Automod on Twitch has been a bit heavy-handed lately.
Has it?
Yeah, it's, was it a thing on any of your Twitch streams?
What was that?
Automod.
No, I believe I only had Nightbot installed and that was it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's, basically it holds messages that contain a predetermined group of words for moderators to approve. And I mean, in Alex's stream, even I've been caught out with bloomin' Automod. It blocks my messages.
Yeah. You're an idiot for not joining the Discord. It's alright, man. You didn't know. Like, sometimes, some people just don't know who ticked off Nightbot. Anybody's ticking off Nightbot at the moment. Someone said hello in capital letters and he timed him out for 600 seconds. He's out of control. And I don't know how to fix it. It's Frost's bot. Wouldn't even know how to even talk to it.
If you wrote a swear word in your chat, it would probably time you out.
Well, the way Nightbot's going at the moment, he'd probably ban me from the whole friggin' stream, to be honest. And I'm the host.
It would be pretty interesting to see what happened.
He banned someone for 600 seconds just for saying hello. Oh, nice, Crispy, for putting it in there, dude. Oh, someone said, you are game for saying hello in capital letters.
Cool.
It didn't ban him, though. It didn't time him out or anything.
Lucky.
It did for the person earlier. He didn't know what hit him. I was even shook.
a nice welcome to the stream that would have been for him.
I think he left, to be honest. I mean, I probably wouldn't have been so happy either. I said hello and got timed out immediately for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You live in Colorado, Dino, but it's 6 AM? Yeah, it's pretty early.
Oh, if you could only see
See what?
my screen.
Why?
My tractor is basically just driving in a circle because my controller died.
Oh, good. Well, just so you know, I'm still going with the same fucking paddy.
Yeah, I kind of thought that would probably take a while. Now my issue is I can't actually stop my tractor from
Crispy,
going
don't say that to
so-
Nightbot. He'll actually ban you whether you're a moderator or not. He put exclamation mark, shut up, Nightbot.
I saw that.
Oh god, everyone's really testing out Nightbot at the moment. I don't know how much more patience he's got.
Oh, I finally had a tree.
How old am I? Saad was pretty close if that's how I say his name. I'm 22 actually. 21 was a good guess though. I would use the GPS, but I feel like it'd be very pointless on this curved map.
Yeah. Not to mention the fact it will be incredibly unrealistic to try and use GPS with that tractor.
Oh hey, it's got high-tech equipment in it.
No, it doesn't. Look at it.
Tom is 86, yeah, I wish some days I was. I could play games. What was that?
The most high-tech thing on that tractor is the bloody beacon.
Which was probably added on 10 years later.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm loving this tractor. I don't care what everyone says about it.
Oh, I think it's a nice little tractor as well.
That is how you say your name? Oh, okay, good. Everyone seems to have weird names on YouTube and stuff, and I stress way too much about pronouncing them correctly. I can put a front end loader on this small little Massey Ferguson.
Can you?
Yes.
Question is, should you?
Probably not. If it was a small hobby farm, then maybe.
Yeah.
You've seen streamers that look like they're 60. For real, retirement means more gaming. Yes, it does. Jeez, we just hit the nearly 2 hours and 10 minute mark for the stream, so that's cool.
Nice.
Hope everyone's enjoying their stay. I'm just about to finish this paddock. I've got about 2 more runs to go.
I would have finished this paddock if I didn't spend about 5 minutes driving around and while I looked for some more batteries for my controller.
Have you got a 360?
No, it's a Xbox One
Oh, okay.
controller, but it's not wired. If
And
it goes flat again, I'll just chuck a micro USB cable into it.
done, done, done. But unfortunately, when the job is done, the Massey Ferguson goes to bed. Because realistically, that rake is a bit too big for it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So, Back to the John Deere we go.
Yeah, that Ted is about the only good thing. Actually, I've just had an idea. I've just finished this field, so I'll just leave the tractor here, and I'll go and jump in that other 6R or whatever it's called.
Are you going to take the 6R that I was going to take, or which one are you taking?
I'll take the one that I abandoned in the field because it's a piece of crap.
Oh, there actually. Before you take that, there is the Fendt over here too, the 240 horsepower one.
Yeah, that's true. But what I was going to suggest is we drive this into the ocean now. Buy like a medium-sized tractor.
You want to get rid of it now?
Oh, well, we can do if you want.
Oh, someone just got timed out for 600 seconds for spamming. Well, unfortunately, that's what happens, I guess. How long does the tractor go before it runs out of fuel? It takes a little bit. Realistically, it would take hours, so I would imagine it's the same. And the tractor I actually want to drive is all the way at the other farm. So I guess we're going to begin our walk. Or have you already collected that tractor?
Which one?
The one that you were going to grab.
I have grabbed it, but what I can do is come and collect you, since you can be a passenger in this tractor. Well,
I'm in paddock 18. I'm actually on foot. I'm probably nearly there, to be honest. I've got a nice view.
I'm just about to come into paddock 18 now.
Yeah, I see you. Oh, this is a beautiful... Look at that view from up here.
Yeah.
This map is amazing. There's like a boat out there too. It's actually moving. Let's screenshot that. This map is amazing. I love it. Can I actually get in?
I saw that.
Can I get in this tractor? Nope.
Should be able to. Oh, what?
Nope. I can get in that other John Deere, but not this one.
Oh, bloody hell. I was going to go and drive it into the ocean.
I loved how I can get in the other one, but just not that one.
Yeah. It'll be the one that's sitting over on field 7, I think. We can pretty much just about run as fast as this tractor, so that's okay.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good speed. Hey Frost, I don't know if the bot's in its right mood that it's meant to be in, but it's very angry. It is a bit power hungry. It seems to think it's the police commissioner or something. I'm not really sure, but he kind of does need to be dealt with.
I'll put this one in the workshop for now.
I'm trying to get the tractor to go and I couldn't remember how to start it. What were you coming down here? Oh, you were going to chuck that in the fucking ditch, weren't you?
Yeah. We'll do that at the end.
Yeah. You going to take the Lux?
I just took the drone.
Oh, okay. We'll go this way.
Just got the grass on field 6 to collect, and then that'll be all of the silage done. Oops. This tractor's pretty filthy now.
Yeah, sad. You can contact someone on Discord if you want about moderators. That's a Frost, Keaton and Zach job. And Crispy, I guess. I'm gonna get in that tractor with you for a brief little bit, just for the stream to watch.
Alright.
Hey Kyle, how are you, dude? We're in the big 7R. There's JC. So that's pretty much just picking up the grass that we raked earlier. God, the sensitivity is so slow when you're in the passenger seat.
Yeah, that's one of the things about farming. Like, the looking around sensitivity is pretty terrible.
Geez, this thing does putt up the hill, or is it nearly full?
We're at 86%.
No, it is nearly full, I guess.
Yeah.
It has like 40 ton in it. I'm good, Kyle. Welcome to the stream, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing. The grass is bloody heavy. And that's us.
You didn't know I rolled passenger, Crispy? Oh my god. That was horrible to watch. Oh, it's doing the whole motion where I sit in the seat and then I pop out. Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that on your stream.
I'm glad there's no damage physics because my tractor would have been dead.
Yeah. On the stream, the bloomin' pickup has just stopped.
Oh, okay. There is a bit of delay then.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Oh, you didn't know that you can roll... Oh, I get what you're saying, Crispy. Yeah, it's only in some of the modded tractors that you can roll as a passenger. Me and JC figured this out yesterday when we needed a bit of a lift.
Yeah, that screenshot that Tom put on the Togger channel on his Discord yesterday was actually when he was sitting in the passenger seat, which is why it looks kind of strange.
I think it looks awesome sitting in the passenger seat, to be honest. It just reminds me of when I was learning to drive tractors and when I was a kid and stuff, because that's the angle that I would have been sitting on. I think the rake's in this paddock. Stand by, Frost. I will have a look. I don't even know where Keaton put it, Frost. I think it's in pins, to be honest. Have they announced the price for Farming Simulator 19? Not that I've seen. It'll probably be around the same price that it normally is when the new one comes out, I'd imagine. Which is, I can't remember how much it normally even is, to be honest. Is that your last paddock that you had to do, Jay-Z? I think Jay-Z died altogether. Oh, he completely left. Hold on. Did you leave the game as well? Or just Discord? PC restarted.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Wow, that was random. I think it may have had something to do with my controller, because it turned off and I turned it back on, and right as it was reconnecting, the whole computer froze and then restarted.
Oh, okay.
But kind of randomly when I opened Discord, I was still connected to your chat.
Yeah, sometimes it does that. I've noticed even when I suddenly disconnect and then rejoin immediately, it'll put you straight back in the same voice channel. I think it's just a Discord thing.
I'll have to get some better batteries for my controller, I think.
Alright guys, I just got to tab out for a sec. Nightbot cracking down. Just got to do something in Discord very quickly. For Officer Frost. And because I'm not in window borderless or anything, it tabs out, but now we have no game sound, which is not what I want. Why have we got no game sound? What happened? Can you hear me?
Yep.
I have no game sound for some reason, because I tabbed down.
That's quite strange.
Yeah, I've never had to do this before.
I currently do have game sound.
Do you just want to leave the server really quick? I'm going to restart Farming Sim.
Okay.
Because no sound is a little bit of an issue.
Did you save it?
Yeah. Now I have sound. That had, I don't know what was up with that.
Just one of those farming sim bugs, I would think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only on pre-order. Go to the game options and volume on and off. I didn't even see that option, but it's okay. It only takes like a couple of seconds to restart.
My tractor ended up in another tree.
Okay, we're back in business. Everything is okay. And there's a reckless driver, look at that. Flying down that hill at like 60k an hour.
Nah, it was 41.
You were flying on my screen.
This tractor can't even go 60.
Good old power pole in the fucking way.
Sounds about right.
Trust that to screw up me row. Caleb, welcome to the stream, dude. How are you? Once you add one little curve of a row, you have to add like 100 more for the next row.
Yeah, that's pretty pretty crazy how fast it goes.
There you go, Frost, yep. You've got the bot working nicely. Alright, I'm going to make a move on to paddock 23.
Oh, the first stage of grass just popped on field 9 as I was driving across it.
Yeah, actually it just popped for every single paddock.
Oh, that's good then.
That's growing back pretty quick, to be honest. Or is it just me? I mean, it's been a couple of hours, I guess. That's on normal. I just say,
Yeah.
I mean, we have been streaming for 2.5 hours, but it still is pretty quick, isn't it?
Yeah, the grass always regrows a bit too fast on farming sim.
It never grows fast enough when I want it to, though.
No.
Four hands in a tin can. Nightbot is going to ban you for like 20 minutes, I reckon, very shortly. But good luck with it. That's all I've got to say. Bailing is definitely for another stream, though.
Yeah. Might give you a chance to actually get a nice mod baler as well.
Yeah, this is very true.
There's a couple of nice class ones about.
Is there?
Yeah.
Class isn't very common over here, to be honest, for a baler.
Class is the only brand of baler I've actually ever seen any of the farmers using around where I lived.
John Deere's probably a more common baler over here.
Yeah, I've never seen a John Deere baler IRL.
Oh.
It's always just been class, square and round balers.
I've seen a class square, just they're not very common as a round over here.
I think I've also seen a Massey Ferguson mini square baler. Like it makes those really small bales that you just move
Something
around.
Alex would like.
Yeah, oh, he's got one on his farm.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
It's the one that he... Remember I told you that he baled an entire field and then the
Yep.
picker-upper didn't work. So
Yep, he had to do them all by hand.
Yep.
What do you mean whispering? Oh my god, I fucked up. I can tell I'm getting tired now. I fucked up this paddock. McHale baler. I haven't really seen one of them either. I know what you're talking about, though. There's the odd one of them over here. They're not very common either, though.
No, I don't think I've seen one over here ever.
Sub. Thank you. Paul. I'm not sure how I meant to say that. Paul. Just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna roll with that, to be honest. Apparently you're whispering, but you're not whispering for me.
Random.
I mean, if you're talking about the last few minutes, JC hasn't even talked, so that could be the issue. You can't hear him if he's not talking.
Can't really talk much louder anyway, because everyone else here is asleep.
Yep, it's the same here. I can hear you fine. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure that no one else has commented on it, so I'm not really sure. I'm sure Frost or someone will clarify shortly. Paddock 23 has some stages of the grass growth have happened and then some stages haven't in areas.
Oh yeah. It's kind of annoying when that happens.
Oh, he is a little low. I did turn him up, Frost, but I can hear him enough. I don't know if you guys can. Okay, apparently you're very quiet for everyone. I'll turn Jay-Z up for next stream, okay? I'm not tabbing out again though. There was enough issues with the last tab out I did.
Yeah. Well, my microphone is on full volume on Discord, so...
Yeah, you're 170% up for me. I can hear you fine, but I'm not listening to the stream. The in-game sounds could be a little loud as well. Some people are saying you sound fine, so... it's all good.
Right, I think I've got about one more load to bring back, and then that should be all of the grass picked up off the fields.
Very nice.
Yeah, from this paddock up the top here, just looking out over the ocean, I can see a nice jetty that I think that John Deere would look quite good going off the end of.
It's such a good tractor brand though. I don't know if I'm really willing to throw it over an edge. I mean, I'm disappointed in it, yes, but I don't know. Does it deserve to go out that way? I don't know. I mean, the one I'm driving isn't the most powerful either, for the size of it. It might be just the mod, to be honest.
Yeah, it probably is.
I don't like how this paddock angles this way. It's actually giving me the shits.
Yeah, it's not too bad when you're mowing, but for trying to line it up, that's not looking too good.
I'll do one more row like this. Am I going to live stream OCRP today or no? It depends, I don't know. I'm not going to say I will because I probably won't, but I'm not going to say I won't because I probably will. It's just a maybe. Depends on what's going on in the server and what I've got going on IRL as well. This is the only solution I can think about my issue here with this line. Is I'm just going to push it closer to that side.
Yeah, that'll probably be fine.
It's just because it angles here. Which is no big deal to some people, but to me it is. Yeah, I can see the GPS mod being much help in this fucking paddock.
No.
First person looks great, but you just can't see everything properly to warrant doing it. I just missed too much grass, I would.
Yeah, it's not easy unless you adjust the field of view, but then the picture looks really bad.
Yeah.
It like distorts the hell out of everything.
I'm actually quite interested to see how many bales we get out of these two paddocks, just because of how much silage we were getting out of the first one.
Probably going to be a fair few, I would think.
Yeah.
I'm just picking up the very last strip of grass now.
Okay, sounds good. I've still got a bit of raking to go. Yeah, I did stream OCRP earlier. I don't think it was a bad video. Can't really remember, to be honest.
I think these paddocks actually look a lot better on the first stage of growth than they did.
On the when they were cut?
Yeah,
I
just
was
straight up.
Do you want to know something? I actually thought about that 5 minutes ago. I like it when it's fully grown though, the grass looks good.
Yeah, it does.
It's just when it's first cut, it just, I don't know, it's not horrible or anything, I can put up with it, but it's just not right either.
No, it's way too yellow.
It just looks weird. It's the best word I can come up for it.
Kind of looks like what the paddocks look like about 3 days after they've been cut.
Yeah, that's true.
Oops. Okay. So that is all of the silage, although there seems to be 7 grains stuck in my trailer for some reason, which I can't dump.
Does that mean that that's full, maybe? The silo? That's the only logical explanation I can come up for that. What it would have to be. Thanks, Sad, for that comment, man.
I think that might be something bugged with this trailer, actually.
You don't think it's full?
Oh, no way. If you have a look at it, you'll see. It's
Okay.
like...
Well, I'm just on my last lap, or 2, so I should be there pretty shortly.
We're close to being full.
Okay.
It needs to be compacted though, so I'll start doing that for a bit.
I completely forgot we had to do that.
Yeah, it's going to be a slight pain.
It's going to be a big job. And we are finished raking. Bomb. Oh, I just whacked my elbow.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
Why? What's up?
I've just drove onto the bloody pile and the tractor is completely bottomed out now and stuck.
Oh, I'll come over.
Yep. It's quite a sight, actually.
Good. I like quite a sight. We're stuck on a tree as well. That's okay.
As soon as you get back and see it, you're gonna laugh.
I'm pretty much arriving now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's nowhere near full.
Nah.
Still got half the fucking thing to go.
Yeah, we've got 315,460 litres, I guess, of silage.
Ton, yeah.
Which is 5% compacted, and this tractor is stuck.
It's stuck. Well, that's good. Do you have the bale by mod? I'm not sure what that is, Justin. James, sorry. I just called you Justin.
It's basically a mod that allows you to buy a, I think it's about 8 bales. You can just buy them and they turn up at the shop. You can go and collect them for if you haven't got like a baler or something.
I'm just trying to think how I'm actually going to get you off that, to be honest.
Well, yeah. You could see if you could pick up some silage from like the base of the wheels here.
I was trying to get some from the middle bit, but it's just not quite working for me.
Yeah.
Do you want to get in the tractor? Because if I put the wheel under, technically I would have popped a tyre on your tractor, but
Oh, absolutely.
This is not legit farming. See if I can move this crap here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just worried if I do what you're doing, I'm going to end up bottomed out as well.
Yeah, that wouldn't be much good. I doubt the Massey would be much help getting us out.
The little Ferg. Stand by. How does that... Technically this wouldn't happen IRL, but it's farming simulator, anything's possible. Jeez, I probably would have... IRL, I probably would have rolled this tractor, to be honest. Now I'm stuck.
Oh dear.
Come on. It's alright, I can use the forks and all that to do shit if I get stuck.
Yeah, that's true.
I wanted to try and turn around, so I'm going to reverse out and reverse back up.
Oh, that was close.
Well, this is a good way to end the stream. Oh, you're doing a bit of movement there.
Yeah, it's like I can do a circle, but that's about it.
Oh, you just fell, there's two of you on my screen. You just fell out of the tractor. Alright, well, there you go. You're not stuck anymore.
Hooray.
We've compacted 10%.
Gee,
Lease out
that's gonna
the...
take a while.
I know which loader you're talking about, but I'm not going to lease it out because we can do it with these tractors. It's just
Wow.
I just ran your other body over.
Oh well.
Technically, IRL, what we would use to do this would be that. Which is exactly what James recommended. But yeah, that's what we would use. But I'm not gonna buy it or lease it just for this. I will for the next silage pit we do, but not for this one. We're not exactly rich farmers yet.
No.
If we had some dual wheels, it'd be alright.
Yeah, that probably would have helped. Having row crop tyres on a tractor does not exactly.
No, we can put duals on the one I have, but it shouldn't take too long.
You can put triples on this one as well.
Yeah, I actually saw that as an option. I was wondering if it has triples for the front as well.
I think it did.
This
But I
is...
think tractors with triples on the front and back just look a bit weird, especially when you turn them.
Yeah, this is actually flattening out quite nicely, to be honest.
Yeah, once you get rid of those
Clumps.
massive bumps, it's okay. Although it's not exactly compacting very fast percentage-wise.
No, I think it's just because there's quite a big amount in here. Once, technically I would have gone more grass in here, but just for the amount of cows that we will have, and once we get them, this will be fine.
Yeah.
But then if you put too much in here, it takes forever to empty it, and then you never do silage ever again for ages.
Yeah, that's pretty much what ends up happening.
That's the issues that I've run into in the past, so this is actually not a bad percentage, to be honest. I'm playing with Jay-Z. That's who's in Discord with me and on the server.
And driving a tractor as well as standing in the silage.
Yeah, and getting bogged. I technically wouldn't really recommend doing this with a front end loader, but you know, it is what it is. I've run your dead body over about 100,000 times.
Oh dear.
We're at 50%, so we're getting there. See, I don't know if you guys, how you do them over in New Zealand, but we don't even really have bunkers like this. They get put out in a paddock somewhere or somewhere close, and you can just drive on them from all angles.
Yeah, that's pretty much how they do them here as well. They'll just pick a place in a paddock, dump all the grass there,
Yeah.
put a massive load of white, it's normally like white plastic polythene stuff over it, and then chuck a whole bunch of tyres on top, and that's it.
Yeah, it's normally white or black, and you can just drive on it from absolutely every angle.
Yeah, that would make it a lot easier.
Bunkers like this are very uncommon. It's more a UK thing.
Yep. I like the way it was sort of like at the start it didn't even reach the halfway point, and now it's almost to the front of the bunker.
Yeah, it's flattening out quite nicely though.
Yeah, that's one thing they definitely improved between this version and the previous one, the way the silage flattens out.
Yeah. I don't know how good this looks on the stream, me running that person over every 2 seconds, but... Oh, that was a little bit of a touch. Bit of a love tap.
Yeah, just as well it wasn't faster, I would have smashed your tractor through the back of the bunker.
Yeah. Oh.
There's another one.
There's another tap. I'm just trying to flatten it out a bit this way. Oh, there's a bit of a clump.
It certainly seems to be compacting a bit faster now.
Yeah, I think we've got a bit of a flow going. Seems real to me. It's what we're doing is pretty realistic, Crispy. It just technically you would use something a lot heavier and with more wheels.
Yeah, you certainly wouldn't be doing this with row crop tyres because they'd just sink in and probably IRL get the tractor stuck.
Yeah. So it is pretty much realistic what we're doing. We just technically use the loader with dual wheels, and it's a lot bigger and heavier, and it'd have a certain type of implement on it to scoop it up and level it out more.
Which they do have in the game, but I don't really like them.
Yeah, it is in the game, but it costs a bit of money as well. I mean, we have money, but it's more. I want that for more the cows, and we've still got to buy a baler and stuff as well.
Yeah, well, there we go.
We're at 100.
Yep.
Very nice. Oh, running him over. Alright. We can go ahead and put the blanket over that. And then that will ferment.
Nice.
So this will be a brownie colour next time you guys see this. Oh, not next time you see this actually, because we'll still have the hay to do it, but It should be pretty much brown by the next stream. What have you missed, Muscle Car fan? We finished the silage. We've got some hay to do, but that's going to be for another stream. We're pretty much finishing up, actually. What's in this shed?
I don't know. I've not actually had a look.
Nothing, but it seems parkable.
Seems like the perfect place.
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't open very wide.
I think the other door might open as well. Yeah.
Hey Martin, what's up, dude? Yeah, it's been a 3-hour stream. It's been a great stream. I'm not going to park here. I'm going to park over with the other tractors, though.
I'll put the this thing in there.
Yep. Sounds good.
Forage wagon.
Sounds good.
One thing I wish Giants would do is change that default attachment sound to something that doesn't sound like you're clicking a bloody mouse.
Yeah.
It's just the most stupid sound I've ever heard.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what sort of changes they've made to 19, to be honest.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, I've been live for 3 hours, guys. It just clicked over. It's nearly 3 hours and 1 minute now. This wouldn't make a bad screenshot either. Oh, that tapped me out. Of course it did. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this stream. Thank you for watching and hanging in there and being a part of the 3-hour stream. I'm not sure if there'll be a stream tomorrow night. That's unknown, but if not, there'll be one the following night. So until then, I'll see you next time. Good night, guys.